I want to talk to you about the...
Oh no, about the what? What have I done? Why do I feel like I'm being told off by a teacher? A very weird and scary teacher who I'm pretty sure would turn me into burger meat if I went to see him after class. I'm not falling for that one again. Burger meat me once. Shame on you. Burger meat me twice. Well, that's just efficient recycling, not gonna lie.
top 5 demons in hell.
Oh, okay, then I'm not in trouble. This is actually an advice list. I have been looking for some good demons, but I can never find a comprehensive list of some top quality demons for low prices. So, thank you, Bob, the demon guy. You always provide such useful information. What do you mean useful isn't a synonym for stupid?
All demons are not equal.
Well, that's just terrible. Equality for all demons is a platform that I deeply believe in. I mean, really, why is this demon considered more betterer than this one? They are both equally beautiful in my eyes, and you can't tell me any different, Bob.
Some are more prevalent and powerful than others.
Some are more prevalent? Well, that's strange, because I have always found them to be exactly as prevalent and powerful in my life as any other. That is to say, not at all on both counts. You know, if I didn't know any better, I would think that they don't reel or something. But that would mean that Bob, the demon blob, has wasted his life on a load of horseshit and been making a fool out of himself for years. That couldn't be what's happening, right?
Sometime in your life, you'll meet up with at least one of the top 5 demons of classical Satanism.
Classical Satanism? That sounds amazing. I'm just imagining a bunch of 17th century dandies standing around like, "Jolly good, what ho, Satan and such," whilst drinking brandy and doing erotic dances that are about as sexy as cleaning your belly button with a blowtorch. Erotic.
So learn in advance how to overcome these top 5 demons in hell.
Overcome or come, you know what? I'm not going to finish that thought. This is a family show, thank you very much, Bob. And I will not let you sully our untarnished reputation with your unadulterated filth. You cunt.
I'm going to name the top 5 demons you'll probably face sometime in life or in deliverance ministry.
So you're going to help me to be able to defeat these demons. Okay, but isn't this a bit like when someone tells you they have this fantastic way of making money that they are only willing to share with you and anyone else willing to pony up some cash instead of them, just going out and making that money? Surely, if these demon chaps can be deaded, you should have already done it. Also, you think I could do a deliverance ministry? You know what? I do think that I would make an excellent pope, not gonna lie.
Be watching for a follow-up to this because I'm going to soon release another blog in which I announce an additional 5 demons.
Oh yeah, of course. You can't just give us all this according to you extremely important life and soul saving information as soon as possible so it can help as many people as it possibly could, because you have to get those precious clicks and likes and engagement. I mean, what's 1 or 2,000 immortal souls forever damned to the darkest pits of hell next to Bob getting an extra video blog out of this? They'll be fine. Just don't mind the screams.
That affect your emotions and behavior.
Thankfully, Bob is immune from those kinds of attacks. He has no emotions, and he will be damned if for 1 second he even considers changing his behavior, of taking advantage of the desperate and the stupid. I mean, if he doesn't do it, maybe someday no one will be doing it, and it'll be a cold day in super hell before good old Bob lets that come to pass.
I've broken down these 10 demons this way.
Yes, so you can attempt to make more money. We already know, because if it really needed to be broken up, you could do it in a single video that just had multiple sections. Formatting is a thing, especially in informational videos. So the only answer that makes any sense is you don't really believe any of this crap is actually important, so it doesn't matter if you split it up or whatever. That, or you really do believe this and you are actually an awful, awful, awful person. But who could say that about a face like this, eh?
First, the top 5 are demonic principalities.
Demonic principalities? So they are places? Oh man, I want to go to the demonic principalities. Is it anything like the Principality of Monaco? Oh, I hope it is. It could have a Grand Prix with demonic race cars, and that sounds f***ing awesome. And we could go to the demonic beach or the demonic Princess Grace Japanese garden. Shit's gonna be tight, man.
Quintessentially the most complete embodiment of evil.
Excuse me, I'm not a demon, thank you very much, and the only complete embodiment of evil around here is me. So maybe, if they are almost the complete embodiment of evil, I'll be okay if you change it to that and cease and desist this slanderous notion. Otherwise, I'm a fucking Sue, mate.
The other 5 are demons rooted in human feelings and emotions.
Oh, so, they are just human feelings and emotion, but you are going to call them demons because why have one word for something when you can have a bunch of made-up bullshit about it as well just to confuse the issue and make people completely unable to articulate themselves clearly? That's the best way to communicate our problems, yeah.
The top 5 demons of classical Satan worship are Lucifer.
Oh, well, obviously, you had to go for the big dog first. I mean, don't you think that's a little bit obvious and overplayed? I'm as big a fan of Lou as anyone, but sometimes, he just thinks he's so important. And everyone should listen to him and watch him do the same goddamn party trick for the billionth time. We get it. It looks like your thumb came off. Can you get a new gimmick for f***'s sake?
Leviathan, Jezebel, Lilith, and Mammon.
I don't like those names. I think we can come up with better ones. I'm thinking Big Red Ricardo, Grandmaster L-Word, no, not that one, Schleh. I want to see your manager, and Tim. See, that's much better. And if they had names like that in the Bible, I might believe it was real, because only a true God could come up with a name that amazing.
These are not necessarily the most powerful evil spirits.
But you said they were, and one of them is literally Satan. How can he not be the most powerful? Unless, Bob, are you finally recognizing me for the great and powerful overlord that I am? Well, it's too late. You don't get to come to Super Hell with me and my friends. You had your chance and you blew it, just like your mum blew those birthday balloons up. Wait, what did you think I was going to say?
But they are the most active.
So, about as active as me when my mum told me to get off my lazy fat ass and get a real job. I showed her and became a YouTuber who never gets off their ass at all. So, about that active yet. Which, if you didn't get it from my descriptive metaphor, is not very.
The presence of these demons in human condition is more common than other high-level spirits like Apollyon, Baphomet, Asmodeus, Beelzebub, for example.
Look, man, I get it. You learned all of these fancy names and you want to show off just how many jumbles of letters you can remember because you're a big boy. But I feel we're getting a little sidetracked here. We are supposed to be talking about your top 5 totally real boys that are real and do things, and how to defeat them. And I am genuinely interested. Hey, less competition is less competition, man.
The top 5 I'm talking about, the classic demons, are examples of consummate evil.
You already said that. Starting to repeat yourself now. Although consummate evil, but without being the most powerful, that smacks to me like having an evil baby. Like, yeah, sure, like all babies, it wants me dead. But what's it going to do about it? Stab me in the back with 20 knives? Oh, shit, not again.
They are ruling spirits, not acquired by casual sin or minor moral failures.
Casual sin? I thought sin was like always a big deal. What's a casual sin anyway? Like picking your nose and flicking it at people's mouths? Scratching your balls inside your underwear and shaking someone's hand? Tripping an old person so you can get to the one comfortable seat on the bus first and then pretending they aren't there when they obviously need to sit down? No, you're right, that can't be a sin, that's just sensible.
They are often conjured. These are the big boys.
That's right, let's conjure some big boys up. Also, if they're so bad, why would anyone conjure them? That doesn't make sense. I mean, like the whole selling your soul to the devil thing never made any sense to me either. You have an immortal soul that you know is real because you can literally speak to the supernatural devil, and you don't think, oh shit, that means God am real. Me should devote myself to him so I won't suffer forever, because that's the thing with all the stories of people doing selling the soul. They will suffer for eternity after they die. That is so unbelievably not freaking worth it in such an obvious way that you would think it would be a no-brainer. Of course, God knew they were going to do it anyway, because he would have literally made them do it, so it is not exactly their fault.
They rule institutions, legacies, and occult agencies.
Okay, which ones? I mean, you know they rule all these things so you can point out who and what and it not be some made up bullshit that doesn't exist or something that can very easily be demonstrated to, not do that, right?
For those who are new to this area of the monological understanding.
Monomological understanding? The fuck's that when it's at home? As far as I understand, that's just about, monologuing. As if you just sitting there near breathlessly spouting total shit somehow makes it an extra special way of thinking about things. Because it really doesn't. In order to have understanding of any kind, you need to, understand things. And I'm pretty sure you can't stand at all. I mean, look at you. If that man's not half dead, then he's only half alive.
There are many demons laying claim to one name. There are many Jezebels, many Leviathans, for example.
Are we talking like Leviathan is just a common name in the underworld, TM? Or are we talking James Bond rules where it's just a code name? And now I'm imagining spy demons, and frankly, I don't think I've ever been happier. Dun da da dun dun demon, dun da da dun dun demon, dun da da dun dun demon, dun da da dun da 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 demons.
The prototypical behavior and actions of these evil spirits has to do with the rank of their name.
Oh, so it is like the James Bond thing. Awesome. And okay, so the name they have is their rank. And again, Lucifer was one of your things, so the rank of boss? I guess hell is actually some kind of democracy where any demon can pull themselves up by the bootstraps and become the Lord of Hell. I'm proud to be a demon-American.
All Lucifer demons and all Leviathan demons act similarly.
Okay, I can't get over the Lucifer thing. Lucifer is literally supposed to be the name of an individual. This isn't like Spider-Man, where someone can take on the mantle. It's like someone literally taking the place of Peter Parker, because, well, I guess they started wearing his skin. You'd think someone might have noticed, yeah?
There's something else you need to know. One person could have more than one of these top 5. Maybe all 5.
Okay, what the hell, lol, does it even mean to have a demon then? If they can have all 5, well, doesn't that get a little cramped? I mean, I can barely fit inside a human skull. I don't think 4 more of me would be particularly feasible.
Or more than one of each, such as having several Jezebels.
Several Jezebels, you say? Now you have my interest. I mean, imagine what you could do with a bunch of women all at the same time. It could get very interesting, if you know what I'm saying. I mean, the new Ninja Turtle game is like 6-player co-op. That would be fucking awesome. I get to play as Casey Jones. He's so cool in that 90s way, which means not.
All right, let's talk about the top 5.
Wait, we weren't already? Then what the f*** have we been doing with the last God knows how long? Just wasting everybody's time with nonsensical bullshit? In all my years as a handsome, famous, good at the sexer, that has never happened before. Apart from every time, obviously.
Number 1, Lucifer. He's the most powerful. He orchestrates the actions of other top demons.
For crying out loud, is he powerful or not? Make up your frigging mind. Also, why would he orchestrate the other demons and then join them inside someone? I mean, I've heard of a boss demands, a leader leads, but learn to delegate for fuck's sake, man.
He is usually aloof and doesn't present himself unless he must, leaving the dirty work to the others. Lucifer is like his namesake, filled with arrogance and rebellion.
I swear to God, this whole thing sounds as fictional as, well, it is. Do people really not get that this is storytelling? And mind you, piss poor storytelling? Like if you typed in bad guy into a character generator, this is what you would get out of it?
He often works in concert with Lilith, since they are part of the original Edenic deception.
So I cannot for the life of me find anything referred to as Edenic deception. Maybe that's a real thing, but honestly, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if it was something you made up, because it's not like everything else you talk about isn't absolute horse gubbins.
You can read about him in Isaiah 14:12.
If that is in fact the correct passage, then I definitely could do that. You're right. I'm not going to, because I would rather tear out my own eyes, eat them, shit them out, and then put them back in their sockets. Because, that would be a more entertaining and productive use of my time.
Number 2, Leviathan, the dragon.
I'm sorry, but what are you doing? You promised me the way to defeat all of these, and so far all I've gotten is you reading off your favourite knockoff Pokemon set demon playing cards, and acting like they are real. You know what? I'm skipping ahead, because unlike you, I think this is actually important information that could save my totally real immortal soul to him. So let's just skip ahead and see how to actually deal with them, yeah?
How would you know? if you had one or more of these top 5 demons. Go to demontest.org and check out our statistically weighted analysis of the probability.
That's a very strange way to say completely nonsensical and meaningless, and almost certainly no matter what you say, it will probably come up with, you probably have a demon, since, it's probabilities. And really, to someone who believes this shit, even a 1% chance they might be demon-possessed would be a really scary problem. But no, why would it do that? I mean, what could Bob possibly get out of such a dishonest practice?
Schedule a personal one-on-one encounter with me, online or face-to-face.
And there it is. Bob, you are just the worst, aren't you, mate? I mean, I talk a big game of being ultimate evil, but frankly, Bob, compared to you, I'm a total amateur, you manipulative garbage person.
Wait, before you go, I have something super important to tell you. It's life or death. It will change everything forever. Nope, wait, it's gone. Oh well, probably wasn't important. But while I have you, don't forget to comment, subscribe and notify. And if you want more of my smexy voice, check out Mrs. Six's channel Spoonstar Stories, where I narrate and voice all the videos, and she does the work. And if you want to support the channel, check out the merch store for cool t-shirts, or check out Patreon, memberships and PayPal to support directly. Finally, follow me on the medias of social to get completely pointless guff and to keep up on the latest releases. Oh, I just remembered what I was going to tell you. Whatever you do, don't touch the